Hey friends, happy Monday. So listen, I'm in the car because I just got back from a Walmart run, but nothing big. It's not like a big keto haul or anything like that. I just picked up a couple odds and ends that we needed for the house. And today's video is going to be about, I went for testing, for state testing for a position with the Department of Children and Family Services. So if you're interested in hearing about how my testing went and what's going on and what's going to happen next, keep watching, guys. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I am looking for a job because I relocated down to Florida not too long ago. Well, it's been 14 months now, but I'm looking for the job, my career job, my perfect position, right? So about a week and a half ago, I applied for an eligibility specialist with the state of Florida. Okay, so that means working with the Department of Children and Family Services. And I got an email response that said, if you would like to continue in the application process, we need you to come in and do a work sample exam, a test, so to speak. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. They give you the time, they give you the place. So it was Monday morning, 10 a.m. and Pinellas County, Florida. So this morning I go and I go in there and I'm listening to this guy, and he's the recruiter, like the HR recruiter or whatever. So I'm listening to him, and he's really talking about some, interesting things about having a state job and their benefits and stuff like that with, education reimbursement, which, I am in school, so that would be great. And, just things like that, some really great benefits that come along with being, a state employee. So I'm, kind of pumped and I'm excited. This is the type of position that I have been looking for, right? I'm pretty excited. So maybe this could be the one. So he's like, yeah, and mind you, you go into this test. Now, I had no idea what was even on this exam. It's basic competency is, what the test said that it was. So I go in there and I'm sitting there. I have not a nervous bone in my body. I am fine. I am relaxed. I'm so ready for this exam. I'm nailing this exam. Not a problem. I'm a college student. I have a college degree. I could do this. It's not a problem. I wasn't even nervous, you guys, until I opened that first page and flipped that page over and realized that this was nothing but math and word type problems that your girl just ain't that good at, okay? I am into human services and psychology for a reason, okay? I can pick your brain, but I'm not doing the math. I flipped that first page over and I am reading it and I'm like, what in the, because sometimes, if you're not a math person, sometimes math is a little foreign. It's like reading a foreign language. I get math and I have basic abilities. Okay, I'm not, just math ignorant altogether, but the exam consisted of assets and liquid assets, and if you have this and this, is that a liquid asset? Is that a not a liquid asset? A non-liquid asset? Is that personal property? And just those type of things. I'm like, what? Not that I went in and I feel stupid, I should have known this stuff. It's that I'm just ignorant to it, I guess, so to speak. I've never had to compute these things the way that they were asking for it to be done. Never really sat down and did that type of stuff. So when I seen these problems, basically, and they were not difficult, but my mind frame, because I'm not a math person, was like, holy shit, I'm not gonna pass this. Instantly felt like a lump in my throat, I'm not gonna be able to do this. And so I did my best, you guys. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that I was like, wait, if I had time to study this and actually know what I was getting myself into and had time to prepare something for this exam, I'm sure I could have nailed it. But you guys, after that, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So I'm sitting here now just waiting for them. If you pass the test, you need a 22 or higher to pass the test. And I'm just going to throw it out there now. I didn't even finish the dang thing, you know, because I'm just that type of person. Like, I overthink everything, you know, and it's not as complicated as I'm trying to make it seem. And I know that's what I did through that whole exam. So therefore, I didn't even get to finish the exam. But I needed 22 points to pass this exam out of 35. Now, I didn't even finish the exam. So right there, I'm like, wow, you know. Like, I'm not even mad about it because I'm just thinking, okay, if I didn't pass the exam, which I'm pretty sure I did not, I'm waiting on an email or a phone call. So if I get an email, that means I did not pass the exam. If I get a phone call, that means they're setting up for the next step and I got an interview. You guys, I really feel deep down on this one that, like, I know that I messed it up because I didn't do very well at all, you know? So, I mean, at this point, I'm still job hunting. What can I say? You know, I'm still waiting for, you know, a phone call. Got a few more applications out there and I'll keep you guys posted. But as of right now, I'm waiting for either an email or a phone call. If I get an email, that means that I failed the test and I cannot retake this test again for another 6 months. But that's okay because, I mean, if that's the case, I know what's on the test now so that I can practice it, right? Because I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind having a state job. Like, seriously, I really wouldn't. So if I am now able to, if I don't pass it, I'm able to study for it, then that's awesome, you know? I mean, it is the type of job that I have been, you know, setting myself up for in my career. It's eligibility, and that's what, you know, I'm looking for. So if it goes through, I mean, that would be awesome. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna get down on myself about it just because I kind of have a feeling right now that I didn't do so well on that exam. So, and it's just because it was talking about assets, liquid assets. The name of the fictional family that they used was the Partridge Family. The way that they were, just the way that they were asking the questions, like, to be eligible, you have to have so much in liquid assets, but then you can't have a, you know, this counts as a liquid asset, this counts as a non-liquid asset, this counts as personal property, and this counts as blah, blah, blah. So if you add this, and that together, you get this. And I'm just like, and then it's like, are they eligible? I'm like, well, hell, I don't know. I'm not. Look, I'm not in that position yet. I don't know. I've never done this math. The hell if I know. So I've never done math in that format, I guess, is what I was trying to say. And then to know that I was timed, I'm like, shit. You know, seriously. Now I'm timed on it. So I have to, it was three pages, which I know that it was basic stuff. Any mathematician could have got this shit and did it like bam, bam, bam and been done and over with. You know, there were two people in there that finished before the timer was up and left. And then there were 5 of us still that time was up and we were still sitting there. So I didn't feel bad because I wasn't the only one, first of all. But then I'm just like, damn, you gave me all these math problems and you're timing me? But I ain't even mad because I kind of know what's coming for this one. And, you know, I'm gonna try again. If that's the job for me, then it'll work out for me. If it's not, it's not going to, and maybe I'll reapply down the road. Who knows? In 6 months, I already have a dream job, so I won't need to reapply. You know? That's just kind of how I'm looking at it. I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I'm not nothing. It is what it is, and I'm gonna keep moving and moving on to the next one. So it's just one thing after the other, and I'm just like, I'm going with the flow. Like, what else can I really do? You know? I mean, I'm out here, I'm trying, I'm taking the necessary steps. I'm putting, you know, I got action happening here, but yeah, it's just not the one for me. You know, when that one comes, I'll know. When that one comes, it'll happen. I'm not even upset. I'm not even mad. I was laughing about it when I came out of there. Like, are you kidding me that I just blew the shit out of that exam? I blew the shit out of it, I'm pretty sure. And if I didn't, I'm going to be so shocked. So shocked. But I'm just keeping it real, letting you guys know that this is how my job search is going. This is what's happening. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you guys like my content, and I'm gonna keep making videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Until the next video, guys.